Hello, everybody. How are you guys doing? Now, in this video, I have composed a well put together, in my opinion, is well put together, from my opinion, little collage of how Armon is like speaking about him being a flip flopper, why he flip flopped, just his breakdown on what we call flip flopping. And he really does a really good job breaking it down as to why he is the way he is or why he's not picking a side either way. And I thought that it was like a really good, breakdown of like why, because a lot of people say, I wonder why. And I think he does a really good breakdown as to why he is the way he is. I mean, with the female rap. And I also like caught a couple of him taking wax at Kim Barbie, which is Cardi B's best friend, and I don't know as to why he keep whacking this man, but I have a clip up in the video that basically says that hey, he feels as though if you're talking to Ken Barbie, you're talking to Cardi B. So every time you see him make addresses or take shots at Ken Barbie or has something to say to Ken Barbie, it's really not to Ken Barbie. It's the fact that he wants to talk to Cardi, or he feels as though Cardi and Ken Barbie is so close that Ken Barbie's speaking for Cardi. So every time he aims shots at, Ken Barbie, it's really things he want to say to Cardi. He really wants to, that headshot or want Cardi to like call it out and say, hey, there's an issue so they could address it publicly. But Cardi's not giving that. Cardi's giving slight shade, but not really putting a name to or really like she's not being too clear on who she's speaking about. So he's like, hey, are you talking about me? Are you not talking about me? He wants her to, call him out and say, I have an issue with you. So then he can, go back and forth online and, probably have some publications, write about him and whatnot, that he's beefing with Cardi B. I think he wants that notoriety, but Cardi's not just plainly giving it to him. She's like saying some things, but nothing like that's a clear shot. So if he was to start ranting and raving, and like, oh, I'm coming at you, blah, 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 blah. Like, I don't think that people would really know where it's coming from because Cardi's not so clear. You have to catch it on spaces here and there, but she's not so clear that she's taking shots at him. And kind of like how when he went off with Jason Lee situation, he kind of looked crazy. So he's being very careful, how he responds. And he's like, hey, he's going to take his shot if she comes at him again. So I don't know, but I thought that this was a good composed video. I'm going to show you guys the clips and what I mean as far as him explaining and, saying why he's a flip-flopper. But yeah, so hopefully you guys love it. Thank you so much for watching this video. Please subscribe to my channel, please, guys. I love you. Bye-bye.
If she did like how Nikki brought Kai tonight out, bitch, I'm
Right,
bought. I'm bought, girl. I'm biased because this bitch damn
right.
near changed my life.
And but you would think like she has her album coming out. You would think. I mean, if I
Yeah.
were to include you in
Or
your
like,
album,
or like, or like, or
but
like
that's just me.
Beyonce and T.S. Madison use my vocal on an album, bitch. I'm bought for
Yes,
life. Or Drake,
right.
Drake using DJ Academics in one of his biggest diss records to Kendrick Lamar. Girl, I'm bought. Drake did not lose that battle. I don't give a fuck
Right,
what you talking about. I'm biased over here, but that has not happened for me yet. So,
right.
girl,
So is you're gonna stay in the middle, girl,
I'm standing in the middle. Period.
until
You
whoever
see
want to
what I'm
come up and
saying?
offer me the best. Okay.
That's just what it gives, girl. That's just what it is, girl. Well, like, why am I gonna lean one side to make this person hate me and not this person? You know what I mean? And get nothing out of it, girl. I'm not gonna sit here and burn down the Nicki Minaj bridge to the ground. You know, just to big up Cardi B and trash and everything Nicki do for Cardi B to act like, bitch, I don't even exist.
Mm-hmm. Right. No, that makes sense.
Why am I gonna create an enemy out of her enemies when it does
Mm.
nothing for me?
Mm.
Yeah, I think you're just better operating in your own space
Like, why
because
am I
Being
gonna
more
go
neutral.
hate JT because you don't like JT? And it's like, girl, that ain't doing nothing for me because, bitch, like, and now this is why I bring up Kim Barbie. It's beneficial for him because it's like, girl, well, he can hate JT because, girl, you cool with Cardi, so that's fine. But, bitch, that's why when they had that beef, everybody was like, well, why are you not getting into? Why are you not gonna say anything? Why are you not getting into? I'm not getting in that with them when they was all battling JT. I'm not. If I'm burning the JT bridge. I'm gonna burn that JT bridge because JT mad at me for something that I said. I'm not
Right.
jumping in Ken Barbie and Cardi B battle for JT because, girl, once all the dust is smoke and clear is settled and cleared, JT is gonna go her way hating me, and Cardi and Kim Barbie gonna go laugh it up and Kiki on the phone. And bitch, guess who's in the middle, man, with nothing happening for them? Me, bitch, please.
Well,
I'm not crashing out for no bitch that don't do nothing for me. Like, I'm not doing that no more. I'm not doing that. Why would I do that? What does
power
it do for me to
imbalance.
pick a side
Right.
that's gonna, especially in this female world where I'm burning a whole nother bridge on another side where
Mm-hmm.
I'm not, the side that I picked is not doing anything to amplify my voice or my platform, which will, multiply my coins.
Right. So it just makes sense just to stay in the
Stay in the
middle
middle.
until one of these people give me
Or it's
something
not
that's
even
worth
until.
being
It's just like if it happens, it happens. But bitch, the middle is the best place for me because girl, I'm not picking nobody. I'm not picking no side because girl, it does no way. Because for what? I'm picking the
right.
side of what I feel that day,
Right.
and that because that's what I like to rely on. That works for me.
No, that makes sense because they're not cutting
Yeah,
you no checks.
I'm picking the
Right.
side of what I feel that day,
Right.
and that because that's what I like to rely on. That works for me.
No, that makes sense because they're not cutting
Yeah,
you no checks.
no.
So not even
So that's
Nikki.
kind of what I'm
So.
on. So yeah, girl. So that's
Mhm.
the logic behind how I move. People call it flip flopping, and I just call it growth within understanding this business. You guys might see, hey, you guys see Armon now, like the YouTuber, the Foxhole, but y'all not understanding, bitch. I had to navigate this shit from nothing, and I'm still don't know. So I'm learning as I go, bitch, and I'm going through. Like y'all see what y'all see online, but y'all don't know what happens behind the scenes. Y'all don't know what happens when certain doors get open, when certain doors get closed, certain conversations I have. So it's like, girl, I like, and I don't have nobody that is my friend or my family, like per se, that's kind of went through this before me. I do have T.S. Madison. She gives me like advice on certain things, but like this is kind of like a new medium. Like this is not traditionally how jobs and create careers were started. You know what I'm saying? So I'm learning how this shit works, y'all. And bitch, like I said, I was sensitive. So bitch, I'm learning how to navigate through my feelings and understand personal because this is not a traditional job where you just go in, you go to work, you go home, okay, boom. No, bitch, this is about relationships and opinions and stuff. So it's a lot of things involved on everybody's end, but it's still a job. So I'm learning how to navigate through all of that shit.
And hold on, and also to all the Cardi B fans as Admin Girl and Press Girl, the point is at the end, famous just like everybody else. Cardi B
But do
is
y'all
not the
say this to
first
Joe
famous
Budden?
bitch to
Do
live.
y'all say this to Charlemagne? Do y'all say this to academics? He's clearly biased against one way. Do y'all say this to these men in the straight world? Do y'all whack Joe Budden about how he whacks Cardi B every other week? He just whacked her again.
Okay.
But guess what? Joe Budden, girl, fuck her. Nicki came and sat with me one, two, three times. Cardi B, you've never sat with me and gave me a million views on an interview. If I'm Joe Budden,
No
girl, fuck
shame.
her. Yeah, like Nikki done cussed me out, but it brought me on Queen Radio. She done said on my podcast 3 or 4 times. She done promoted her latest album with me. Yeah, bitch, I'm gonna glaze you a little bit.
Give and take. It's all about the give and
I'm
take.
gonna glaze you a little bit. Yes, ma'am. Cardi B, you've given me nothing.
Right. So
Well,
maybe you
fuck
should hit
you.
your fave up and say, how about get an interview, retweet.
Cardi B and her friend, because when you're talking to him, when you're hearing him talk, you're talking to Cardi B. They've already had this conversation, and now he's relaying it. Okay, so this is all things that they've talked about. Whether he brought it to her attention or she brought it to his attention, they feel as though that the fans are supporting other people. I don't know who those other people are, and they're feeling the heat, and they're talking about it. And a good indicator of how they feel about girls, you just watch how Kim Barbie posts. If he likes her, if him and Cardi B like her, they'll post good about her. They don't like her, he'll be shading her. That's just how it goes. Or he won't post her. Okay? So that's a little tidbit. I love Cardi B, but I'm not gonna let you whack me and pay it. So if you whack me again, girl, I'm gonna whack you back. It's no shade. And I'm not going with no wacky wig. I'm not doing none of that. It's whack for whack. So if we get into that space, then let's whack. But girl, if not, then let's pay it. You feel me?
Bitch, I'm not talking to nobody in no wacky wig, bitch. I'm talking to the celebrity.
Not the wacky wig,
Okay?
bitch.
So anybody, bitch, that want to put on the floor, they can put an act on it, and bitch, we can go for what we know. That go for Kim Barbie, that go for Cardi B, bitch, and she already know what's up because I've already let her know. If she want to jump out the window, bitch, I'll be there to jump with her. And let's make that very clear, Miss Kim Barbie, that one's for you. Knock knock, I'm at your door. If you have a problem, bitch, put an ad on it, and girl, let's clear the air.
Yeah, she being shady, but she not really saying too much or
No,
nothing.
no,
She
she
just
knows.
trying to
She all
throw
she gonna
shade
do is she
outside.
gonna talk slow and try to laugh and chuckle. I don't have to listen, bitch. I got 900 people in here. For my opinion, bitch, I don't have to suck no
T.
celebrity ass to get attention, bitch.
Okay.
I'm Armon Wiggins, bitch, the blogger,
Confident.
not Armon Wiggins, the best fan page. Be very clear. That's why you bitches respect me, bitch. Let's be very clear. I don't need to be. I don't need to be on the phone with a bitch to be to be a bitch spokesperson for me to get attention, bitch. Let's be very clear. My motherfucking opinion alone brings girls to the floor. There's nothing to call me about because you can't call me and tell me or check me about a motherfucking thing. So we don't have nothing to talk about. This is my opinion, bitch. You don't like it? Block me. Stop listening. Tell them to stop sending it to you, bitch. But you see, my name is going around through
Stop
this motherfucker, bitch.
stalking me.
You can't call me to talk about a motherfucking thing. Not him or Cardi B. Be very clear on that. Now, we're gonna continue this conversation because I'm definitely not gassing.